So the recording has just started. Again, my name is Michelle. Hello from Toronto. Here we are starting with the liver flow. We're helping ourselves with a very seasonal flow. The liver is active at this time of the year, spring in the Northern Hemisphere. And I thought we'd start off with this cosmic hug because the liver flow runs from the big toe up towards the head, but it goes through. And you'll have to pardon me, you're going to see my thumbs sign every once in a while. And that's my thumbs up. Um, yeah, and I'll just kind of tuck my thumbs in so they're not doing that thumbs up graphic all the time. So we're helping part of the liver flow. It spreads underneath the arms right here. So here we are. Let's just settle in, receiving a few deeper breaths, noticing perhaps how the breath is right now, this moment. And the few points about the liver is our chemical factory. It performs so many functions, over 500 functions. It is the largest gland in the body. It's the only gland that regenerates. We're the only organ every 9 months, thank goodness, because it has such a big job of cleaning our blood, breaking down toxins, processing nutrients from the intestines, storing vitamins, iron, produces bile, synthesizes sugars, proteins, fats. It helps clean our brain as well. It's active from 2 to 4 o'clock at night, and it has an association with the astrological Pisces sign, so which is again this time of year. So let's start with the flow here. I'm going to start with my right side, but you can start with whatever side. And I suggest perhaps feeling into our anchor spot, which is at the back of the head, the occipital ridge. So perhaps feeling what area is most tender for you today. Seeing maybe if there's something a little bit harder or tender, and settling with the side that feels right for you. So I'm going to settle with the right side. And our first position is the 22 and the 4. So this is the 4, this is the 22. The 4 is said to be the window of the soul. So liver helps us connect with our soul and soul learning. Number 22 here is our helper for adaptation. All the flows go through this area below the clavicle bone. So it's another name for the 22 is complete. So here we are, the first position of the liver flow. Just checking out how this feels. Be receiving a few deeper breaths. And I'll mention a few other points about the liver as we walk through on each side. And moving down to the area of the 14. So this is at the bottom of the rib. Helping ourselves to digest our thoughts, our emotions, our experiences, our food and drink. Number 14. Speaking of mental functions, the liver helps us with planning. It's called the organ of planning and decision making. So when that's in balance, then we have a flexible mind as well as body. We'll get to that in a moment, but when that's not so in balance, then we can have some compulsive thinking. So this is helping ourselves be nice and flexible in our mentality, have clarity of judgment, flexibility of perspective. Now we're going to let the hand move down to the opposite inside of the knee. So just resting, and I like to take advantage of having a knee bent, but whichever way is comfortable for you, perhaps you can cross your leg over the other leg. So now we're resting here at the one, our prime mover. And the liver is such a great helper for smooth movement of all our body parts and fluids. It's like an oil for our tendons and joints. So all the ligaments, joints, small muscles, tendons, they get helped with the liver flow. Helps us keep us not only mentally flexible, but also physically flexible. Just noticing perhaps if the breath is becoming a little bit deeper or if there's a little pulsation underneath the fingertips. And let's now move to the inside of the same foot. So just sliding the hand down from the knee to the inside of the ankle. Number 5. Number 5, safety energy lock number 5, helps us release fear, helps us with regeneration. So this flow is particularly helpful when we've perhaps we were living hard, we are going, and this helps us with our sense of regeneration and renewal. Helps us unwind when we're too revved up. I'm coming now to the next spot here, which is the palm of the hand, this fleshy part of the thumb. So we're holding this together with the 4 at the back of the head and the palm of the hand. Liver flow helps us with neck tension, throat projects, swallowing, the esophagus, a full chest or a tight chest. And it's really, really a fabulous flow for our eyesight, everything to do with our eyes, not only our external vision, it helps dry eyes, blurry eyes, nearsightedness, but also our internal vision. So being able to envision things, plan things, dream, receive inspiration. The last step, I'm going to move my hand to the other side of the occipital ridge. And this might be a little bit awkward because we're still going to be holding on to the fleshy part of the thumb. So the way I like to do it is just kind of cross my hands almost as if I was in the park and I was just hanging back and kind of got my hand on cradling the back of my head and holding the palm, that base of the thumb. Beautiful. Let's start on the other side, shall we? So just holding on to the other four on the base of the neck. And we couple that up with a first position, the 22. A couple of other things that the liver flow helps us with: a heavy or light period, dizziness, so menstruation projects. Said to prevent wrinkles, helps our nails, chronic neck pain, trembling or shaking in the body, for example, Parkinson's. It's an inflammation helper. Numbness, ringing in the ears, uncoordinated movements, like accident prone, fatigue. And then perhaps moving down to the same side, bottom rib, number 14. And liver helping us with our clarity of judgment, flexibility of mind, being able to see internally and externally different perspectives, helping ourselves with the 14 digest our emotions, mindsets, food. And moving down to the opposite knee on the inside. And closing my eyes here to check inwards, see where my breath is going, where it's not going, perhaps seeing if I can receive it in some of the areas where it's a little bit tight for me today. Another thing I was reading about the liver yesterday was that it helps us with sitting. So this is certainly something I can relate to when we're sitting a lot. It's part of the third depth, the liver, and that has an association with our tailbone, our coccyx area, hips. So when we're sitting a lot, there can be some stagnation in that area. So this helps keep things moving, not only for our hips and the tailbone, but it's just a reminder to me to help myself with the liver flow, but also while sitting a lot, just to get up and move every once in a while. Moving down the leg to the inside of the ankle here, number 5. Helping to dissolve fears, regenerate. Liver is also great for feet projects. Sometimes I like to include my big toe as well, because that's where the liver flow starts, right in that big toe. But we're just going to hold the inside of the ankle for another breath or two. And then I'm going to come and hold that base of the thumb again. You might want to feel in. There's usually in that fleshy part, there's a little tender spot that can be very sensitive. And then the back of that occipital ridge. Again, helping our neck, our eyes, our vision, receiving inspiration, physical eyesight. And then coming around to the final step, which is just cradling that back of that head. And the fingertips will land on the opposite fore and just then connecting with that fleshy part of the palm. I know this is not the most comfortable position, so I'll just hold this for 3 breaths to finish off. And then I'll mention some quickies that we can do. Lovely. So I'm just going to rest my palms in my lap for a moment. Just checking in how that felt. Noticing what's different, where there's more space. So a couple of quickies is that base of the thumb, the 18, the area of body consciousness, helps us with our personality. And holding the other 18. And then our anchor spot on the 4. So I like to do this lying back in bed, just again, as if we were in a park in a beautiful day. It's kind of linking the hands together, just in an easy way. Our palms will touch both of the 4s. Perhaps bowing the head a little bit to the heart and dropping the shoulders. And then finally, as we're wrapping up here, and maybe you can receive a few questions, I'm just going to hold my middle finger, which also helps us. So middle finger, liver helps with the emotion of anger.